good.
Hello again, everyone. This is a yard you've seen in another video, and primarily today what we're going to do here is look for some new queens. So last time we were here it was like 95 degrees out last week. Totally different time of weather. This again is just kind of weird where Oregon weather is up and down all the time, and that's why I really felt like I wanted to start this channel and showcase the Northwest beekeeping, because it's a lot different. We don't have hot weather a lot of times of the year, and then even in our summertime it could be 95 one week and then overcast and 65 the next. 2 weeks ago it was raining and it was June. So we don't have a weather pattern that you might say is normal. Oregon makes up its own mind what it wants to do sometimes. So and I want to showcase that in these videos and talk a little bit about that, why beekeeping here is a little bit different. It's both good and bad on lots of different fronts, just like everywhere else is both good and bad. We all have our pros and cons. We all have our struggles to get through to make the beekeeping work. And I wanted to showcase Oregon's beekeeping. That's why I started this channel. So I appreciate you tuning in and watching. If you do have any questions about what I do or about Oregon beekeeping, please let me know in the comments. And then also, if you like the video, you appreciate what you're seeing, don't forget to subscribe and like the video and follow along with my videos. I'd appreciate that. This is a colony for the requeening right here. Then we got a little tiny guy over here that I'm not really expecting to find anything, but it may have a queen in there. But this one specifically, I'm looking for a queen. So I'm going to check this one out first. You can kind of just follow along here. And a lot of times I can tell if there's a queen in here just by looking at what's going on in the colony. So we're going to do that here. Again, I got a hard top on this. I'll probably pop this off and go grab a soft top. So I'm not really expecting to find any bees on top here, just because there's not a ton of bees in this colony to begin with, and so there's not really much here obviously on the top box. So I'll probably just take this out. They don't need it. I did put it in here with a queen excluder just in case, but they're not gonna end up using it, I don't think. So we'll take that off. And see some wax being built in there. So that's normally what I'm looking for requeening, to see if there's new wax being built. This queen should have requeened by now and should have come back and mated and all that kind of good stuff. It looks good, so let's hope for the best here. Pull a couple of these frames out real quick, like. Yeah, I'm gonna take this other super off. They're not gonna need it at all. Gonna move things over here. So some of these were cutout combs from a motorhome cutout I did. I didn't get that on video. I did put some pictures on my Facebook page, and if you do want to follow me on Facebook or Instagram, it's just Oregon Beekeeping. You can check me out there as well. I did put some pictures of the motorhome cutout on that. That was kind of a cool thing. So this looks actually really good here. About 4 frames of bees here, and there's some nice fresh wax and honey in here. So that's normally a good sign. Let's see. That's all pollen and nectar. It's all pollen and nectar. So chances are, if there's a new queen in here, all I'm going to find is eggs. It probably hasn't been long enough to really have any larvae, but we'll see. And they're fine while they're down in here, and as soon as I lift them up to check them out, they get all itchy. Oh, I got larvae right in the middle. Nice. So there's a queen in here for sure. Tons of pollen in this, which is great. Lots of honey. I'm going to see if I can spot the queen real quick. It's always good to see her. Yeah, tons of eggs, tons of larvae in here, which is great. I may not disrupt them too much, but I do want to kind of just take a peek for her here real quick. They've cut all these rubber bands, so yeah, I just the comb that I cut out of bee removals, what have you, I just take rubber bands and rubber band them into these frames, and then the bees kind of just take care of it. They connect everything out, and they do actually a pretty good job of that. So, like this entire frame right here was comb that I cut out. That was slippery. Getting larvae, eggs everywhere. You know, with the weather being what it is, I may not spend too much time looking for her, to be honest. I do want to kind of see her, but I don't really care to see her, to be honest. I mean, I want to, but it's always fun seeing the queen. I really enjoy looking for her, but I don't need to see her in the sense to know that she's in here, because I've got eggs and larvae everywhere. So this colony is queen right, which is all I cared about, and that is great news. So I'm going to put them back together. Just let them do their thing. So this queen is now mated. It's post solstice, so it's after June 21st, obviously. Today's the 30th. And for whatever reason, a lot of times these queens that mate after the solstice come back and they just lay like crazy, providing they have the resources to do so. So we're going to leave these guys alone just in this one box. They don't need two. So I'm going to take all this away. I don't really think I have a lot of bees in here, to be honest. Let me check real quick here. If I do, a few. Just shake them out real quick here. So they don't need the space. Like that. Take this over here. And they don't need that space because they got enough to worry about filling up. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4.5 to 5 frames of bees in here. So this is basically a winter nuke. I'm going to go ahead and just leave that on there for now, I guess. I don't really feel like walking back to the truck and getting that other cover piece, but this is good news. So, I'm going to go grab a pin to mark them yellow. And if you've watched any of my other videos, you've heard me talk about my queen banking system and how I mark my queens. It's a yellow pin is a new queen. Black pins are older queens, basically. So they're good to go. Awesome. New queen, sweet. So that's always great to find. I'm gonna check this little guy over here real quick, and then just go down the line and look for honey, and call it a day at this yard. So good news. This hive requeened, which is what I hoped for. Obviously, I've got another yard where I got to check 3 other colonies that were supposed to be requeening around the same time. So I'm hoping that went well as well. So. Again, thanks for watching. I don't do a lot of late summer splits like this or requeening, just because it can be a little bit risky depending on the nectar flow and kind of where we're at. Right now there's still blackberries out there, quite a bit actually. There's still a ton of nectar coming in on some asters that are starting to bloom, just some other things that they're bringing in. So it's a great time to requeen right now, just again, based on weather. And if you saw my spring management videos, you'll see I talk a lot about letting the bees and the weather dictate what you do. There's no magic time. There's no magic theory or way to keep bees. There's things you have to know how to do and things you need to know to do to manipulate your colonies to get the best benefit for the bees and yourself as a beekeeper. But when it comes down to what to do and when, that is all up to weather, your area, and the bees. You just got to watch things, and when things happen, make good choices. And we made a good choice today, got a new queen, so that's great. So I appreciate you watching. And again, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And I'll be posting hopefully more videos later. Have a great day.